This is Scotland! Morning, we are here on the north, or approaching the north face of Ben Nevis. Up behind you, I am with Gan, the mountain wizard, who is gonna probably drag me up some brilliant ice routes up in the back of the north, one of the north face corries on Ben Nevis. It's yeah, 8:30 at the moment. We left the north face car park or just after 7, so kind of slowly mooching our way up now, up to hopefully get some good climbing in. It's been some really good conditions lately, nice and cold, plenty of snow, so yeah, should be a fun little day. Look how bloody lovely this place is. Oh, hear me gassed already. We haven't got to the start yet. Oh, lovely, we are now winterized, big boots on, Gore-Tex on, helmets, just leaving the CIC hut. This is a hut you can actually book to stay at, which does save about an hour and a half of walking. You can kind of see the bottom of the glen where we started, down in the bottom of the valley in Fort William. Fort William's quite a cool place because it is actually sea level where you start, and on the summit of Ben Nevis. What is the summit height? 1,300?
Yeah.
About 1,300 metres then, you know, up to the summit of Ben Nevis. So we're kind of just working our way up into this corrie behind us. This is the Douglas Boulder. So that's kind of the start point of like Tower Ridge, which is one of the uber famous classic routes on Ben Nevis. And we're either looking at an ice route up behind it or maybe a route on the Douglas Boulder itself. With the sort of avalanche forecast, there's been quite a bit of slow lately, so we're kind of trying to avoid some of these slopes up here, just because there's going to be quite a bit of snow build up at the top of the gullies and stuff, so you just don't want to be in the path of anything dropping below it. So we're going to kind of stick to the left, stick out the way a bit more, and yeah, try and find some routes that are in condition really. But it's yeah, worked our way up, it's going well. Gan's feeling warmed up, ready to pull me up every route we do today. I'm looking forward to being hoisted up. It's going to be bloody lovely. Just below the Douglas Boulder here, got these sort of snow fields up in front of us. There's a couple of folks mooching around. The snow is definitely a bit wind slabby, so that's where the wind's kind of deposited it, and it's kind of coming off in chunks and stuff, so we're definitely going to be quite wary of that, making sure we're not getting underneath anything or onto anything that might have that potential to drop onto us. So there is a little route around the corner here we might go and have a look at, because the only thing above it is rock, so we wouldn't have to worry about anything dropping onto us. And then we've also obviously got the Douglas Boulder, which is just rock. So yeah, we've got some options. I think we've definitely made some good decisions coming up this side, or Gan made some good decisions coming up this side out the way. The wind's still really low here. We're kind of expecting it's meant to be coming sort of northwesterly, so kind of over there, and it would normally kind of hurtle up this valley and around, but it's still quite low at the moment. It's meant to be picking up through the day, so that's what we kind of decided on. We'll go on to this sort of north facing aspect just to stay a little bit away from the avalanche hazards, or but then we will be a little bit more open to the wind, so there's that kind of compromise with it. But yeah, see how it goes. We are here at the bottom of Vanishing Gully, there we go. So Gan's about to lead up. I'm thinking of maybe just going and doing the first pitch of this. So pitch is just sort of one station up. The whole route itself is about 200 metres, so that would be, you know, 5, 6, 7 pitches, something like that. We're going to go and do the first one for now. Dip down, and then we're thinking of getting onto the Douglas Boulder and doing the sort of little ridge up the edge of the Douglas Boulder after that. But it is bloody glorious here. Clouds coming in and out. We've definitely made some good, very good, wise life choices today coming here. So yeah, looking forward to it. Should be good. Lovely. So Gan's climbed the first pitch. He's got me on belay. So now I'm gonna cruise up here, make my way up to him.
What we hadn't quite clocked on was that there was a team actually up above us on this route. Gan had managed to complete the first pitch, and as he was getting towards the top of the first pitch, he began seeing blocks of ice and bits of snow falling on him. And it was just stuff dislodged. It wasn't on purpose, it's just what happens when you're climbing sort of gully routes like this. I made my way up to him, and there was more stuff falling on me. With the snow conditions changing, you know, the wind changing direction a little bit, everything started to get a little bit serious. And then also with the team above us, we decided it was probably best we made the retreat. So what I did is I climbed up to Gan where there was a nice little abseil point, and those are the clips you're going to see me reaching the belay with Gan, and then us making a descent, a bit of a retreat down from this first pitch of climbing.
This is Scotland! There we go.
The team above us had decided to make a bit of an escape as well. So you can actually see the first member of their team just stood at the entrance to the cave that we abseiled out of. The second climb was sort of making their way down to us. So there's a little bit of faff here and moving quite quickly just to try and just so we can all escape down the route quite nice and quickly, you know. Conditions have definitely begun to change and change quite seriously.
Fucking hell, let's get down quick.
What I think had inadvertently happened here is as the team above us were making their way down, I think one of them dislodged some ice and snow. The snow was accumulating higher up in the gully, so I think it kind of had this added effect. So it ended up dislodging some quite large chunks that had ended up clobbering me on the way down. But it was fine. I had my safety systems in place. You know, I was using a prusik knot as a backup and things like that. And was able to kind of just tuck myself in, let the snow and lumps of ice kind of bash off my helmet, and then was able to kind of keep going and make my way down the rest of the route.
Rope free! Good work out there, mate. Woo! Nice. Oh, sorry. Whoa, yeah, the snow's definitely getting a bit funky. Yeah, this is like proper slabbing now. Lovely, yeah, we are beaten at a retreat. We're living to fight another day. It's been snowing quite heavily, so the accumulations of snow and then the wind shifting it around meant it got a little bit serious all of a sudden there after Arab. So we're yeah, making a run. We're going to go and do that route on the Douglas boulder, but it's just the descent off the backside of it. So we're yeah, we're not too proud to admit we are making a move. As the conditions are just deteriorating a little bit too much outside of our comfort zone. As you probably saw from some of the video, there's some good spindrift coming down some of the gullies, and yeah, it started getting a little bit fruity. So there's a couple of teams ahead of us and behind us, all sort of making their way down. We came in for a mooch, and now we're going to slowly make our way back down to the car. Should be in Fort William by this afternoon, which will be quite nice. Arrived quite late last night, so it'll give me a bit of time to do a bit of admin, get my stuff together, sort out a bit of kit. I need to go and visit a shop, so you know, every cloud and all of that. But yeah, what a day, what an adventure. Lovely, there it is, the mighty north face of Ben Nevis. It's a good fun little adventure. I think some really good decision making from the two of us. It was definitely, things were changing for the worst. So yeah, really nice day out, good little blow. I haven't climbed ice like that in a few years, so it's really nice just to get out. Diolch gan for ripping us up, and yeah, up here for a few more days, so hopefully weather's looking a bit nicer tomorrow, so we're going to try and get out tomorrow and the day after for some adventures. So yeah, I might make this into a little mini series. If it doesn't end up as a little mini series, then I didn't get out again, so there we go. Steamy boots.